welcome guys to a brand new podcast episode. I was gonna say welcome back to a brand new fucking podcast episode, but oh well. Um, yeah, so we're gonna be talking about Vaughn and Rashad Jamal.
Yeah.
They got arrested, and then we're gonna be talking about Lil Keith. And I don't know, it's just like crazy stuff going on in the spiritual community. So let's discuss these topics. What do you think about Vaughn? And no, let's start off with Vaughn. Like, what do you think about him?
All right. So Vaughn, you know how he was chasing that like rapper's life.
Yeah,
So he got arrested for possession of a firearm and illegal substance. So basically, he got caught with a gun and weed.
right.
And then I don't know what Saul Jamal got arrested for,
Did you
but
search it up? Or
I know like on Beyond 5D, basically like We Are Woke.
yeah,
They had like the whole video, but I don't know.
I gotta watch that. Because we were messing around. So in one of the Discord servers I'm on, we were like talking about Vaughn, and we were like, "Damn, bro, Vaughn is not even a famous rapper like that, and he just got arrested." And then someone said he's a bozo, and then some other guy was like, "That's what he gets for trying to be a rapper." Like honestly, Vaughn was doing so good in life, and he was being a YouTuber. Not even just spiritual YouTuber, like just being a self improvement guy. Like he was doing so good in life.
Yeah, but he wasn't feeling it like he said. But
Yeah,
uh
I feel,
you know the craziest thing? Uh
yeah,
what do you call it? That's how most rappers get famous.
yeah, off
Like going to
like
jail. Yeah. And then they actually have something they can talk about. Like
yeah.
so he
Vaughn got a
might
lot to talk about though.
no, but like I remember you told me like during one of his like manifesting on how to manifest videos, uh he actually like what do you call it? I remember you said like he had his whole life written down, like he was gonna do YouTube, then start rapping.
Oh yeah,
What if he had
he
like
had it all
some
written down.
incident that he was like, "Oh, I'm a, something's gonna happen where it's gonna make my music blow up, or after this happens, my music's gonna blow up."
Yeah, I feel like it could be part of the plan. You know what's crazy about all this shit? Like when you start putting down your stuff and you start reading it, you know how when it comes to manifesting, it's like if you write it or you speak it if you write it and you speak it, it will become existence.
Yeah.
Like this is why people write down their life plans. Like what you're saying right now. Imagine like this is actually part of his plan.
Imagine.
Like he just wrote everything down. He's like step by step guide how to be famous.
Not how to be famous, but how he's gonna be. That's
Yeah,
crazy, man. Imagine.
got it all planned out and shit.
For real. We gotta
But
plan
honestly,
ours out.
I really do. I'm kind of urgent.
I kinda got it
I still,
planned out.
me too. I have the idea like
Yeah,
what I want to do.
exactly. But
What's it called? But like
so have you heard about Lil Keith?
Luke, I'm pretty sure I have.
So I mean, he was an artist. I mean, he had like some hit songs. First of all, rest in peace. I really can't show. I'm not gonna show fake love because I really don't know him like that, or I
Yeah,
wasn't a big fan. But he died at the age of 24.
that's crazy. Like,
They done
oh,
did
that
it
was today. That was today, huh?
like today, yesterday, a couple days or something like that.
She got shot.
He got shot. See, I
That's
don't know. They didn't release how he died, and it probably makes sense how he got shot because YSL, right? I think it's Young
yeah,
Thug's record
yeah,
label.
Young Thug. Yeah,
Um it's everyone in there or everyone signed is basically getting arrested. So far Young Thug and Gunna have got arrested, and
yeah. I remember kind of.
they're doing a state what is it called? It's called like a state indictment, a state indictment. So
Yeah,
basically, the music group is actually a criminal organization now.
that
So
makes sense to be honest.
everyone,
Kind of.
yeah. So I mean, and this is how they took down like mafias. So because like they couldn't get to the I mean, they couldn't get to the head, so they did like criminal. indictment. Like it's crazy like how the feds can move things around and get to you. But I mean, I don't know, bro. It's really crazy how they're doing this.
I mean, they're kind of dumb because like some rappers, or like not even rappers, just like every singer in general, but it's mostly found in rappers. Like they be exposing themselves in the songs. Like they say what they've done.
Oh yeah, but like here's the thing though. Like I mean, I don't know. I don't listen to like really none of them. Like Gunna, I listen to Gunna
Yeah,
somewhat, but like Young
somewhat more.
Thug and them, like I don't listen to them, so I don't know what they put in their music. But it's a state indictment, so everyone part of that kind of like gotta turn themselves in. So Gunna turned himself
Yeah,
in, and he's not getting any parole or nothing. So he's like locked up.
shit.
Yeah, it's
He's getting it.
crazy. So these people could be like innocent as hell and just been part of like the music group and could be throwing their life away, basically.
That's crazy. It sucks though, like, cause like every rapper you see, they either get arrested or die.
Yeah. And then on top of that, about music and like criminal, you know YNW Melly?
Yeah, I know.
Bro, he's getting out this year, bro.
Yes. Oh,
Bro, I'm actually hyped. I can't wait for the music. Bro, 70 pages of evidence against him. His lawyer defended the fuck out of him.
bro. I think I saw some about it, and then like the lawyer was really on his case.
Yeah, 70 pages of evidence saying that like he murdered like his friends.
Yeah,
Uh honestly,
it's
bro,
crazy.
the case is just crazy first of all. To sum it up, basically to sum it up like how the state did them was they was in a car. Melly planned the drive by. So basically he got out, like shot them, killed them,
Got him.
came back with another gun, made it seem like it was a drive by, threw the guns
Damn,
like in this forest area, and then
that guy was smart.
um basically like came back to the crime scene and basically acted like he was hit too. I mean, I don't know too much, bro. This is like 2 years ago. This was like before the
Hold on.
pandemic.
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
All right, so I don't even remember where I left off.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the lawyer. He was on his case. He wrote like 70 pages of evidence and all that, and how
Oh, okay, I know where I was
he
at.
faked, he faked like the shooting and all that.
Yeah, so basically, like I said, bro, the kid, like, the story may be off with me because, like, it was 2 years ago. And then, like,
Hmm.
the things that happened within Melly was so crazy. So basically, he had like 80 years, right? Or like
Yeah,
some crazy
that's a lot
stuff like
actually.
that. Yeah. And then he
I think it's like a
had,
life sentence.
yeah, it was basically a life sentence. But then he got an actual life sentence of like 200 something years or something. He had a life sentence. And then on top of
So
that, the pandemic hit. He actually got COVID and was on the blink of death. And then with like the 70 page of evidence coming in, he got on death row.
damn.
And then, he, I guess, got that lawyer, or that lawyer just like, I don't know, bro. But shit, I'm happy he's coming home. The music he's going to be making is hard.
It is like you already know he's gonna be talking about a lot. But I hope he learns and doesn't like messed up later on in life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then his little brother is hard too.
Yeah.
YNWB Slimes.
What happened with his brother?
Uh, he still makes music, I think, but his brother was actually like, since like everyone knew his older brother, he had like easy
Yeah,
features because like when he came out with his album, I think he had like Lil Baby on it. He had someone
bunch of
else.
rappers.
Yeah, a bunch of like famous rappers he had on there for his first album.
Like, yeah, going back to Bond's case and all that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really like the music. I mean, I like some of the songs, but not all of them.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If
It was
it
too old school.
if it's not even that. I mean, he tried every single music. Here's how I felt on the album. If you take almost every single genre of music except for rock and like heavy metal and put it into one, and pop, like every style
Yeah,
of rap, yeah, every style of rap, right? So melodic,
Yeah,
lyrical, old hip hop, boom bop, and you put it into one album.
yeah.
That's how his album was, and it wasn't like it wasn't good.
It was like
It was
there was so much
so
going on.
it was so much going on. One, you had a drill beat, you had a chill beat, you had like a lyrical beat. It was like what?
I didn't hear all of his songs, but I remember like I would like skip around and listen to different ones. They were not the same thing.
I listened to it all, bro.
Yeah. You liked it?
It that okay. So to any artist out there, you want to have more than one flow, but you don't want to have like 10 different flows because like that was his problem. He had so many flows and he really didn't stick to one, and it like threw everyone off. It was like, ugh.
I feel like people probably told him like his close friends and shit, but I don't think he listened to be honest.
I mean, no, because I mean, if he has all this shit written out, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, like I said, maybe when he comes out of prison, bro, he's gonna learn to stick to one or two flows, and boom, his music is gonna be popping. That's why I feel like this stuff, not that it's planned, but like he knows, like what's going
He
on.
knows what he wants.
Yeah, he knows what he wants. Everyone else is like, holy shit, this is why you shouldn't follow the crowd type shit.
Yeah, cause like I know some people were like diehard fans that were like, damn bro, I remember I saw this comment on YouTube. He was like, bro, you got me out of my depression and shit. I was about to die, but this music is not it. Someone commented that. I was like, damn,
Damn.
that's
I
deep.
mean, and then here's the thing though, with his music, like if you didn't tell me like in his manifestation video that he was doing music, I don't think nobody would know because he didn't announce it. He just ghosted everybody, and then like on June something he just uploaded his album.
I feel like people just like wouldn't really watch his videos completely, or they would just like forget about everything. Cause he said it himself. He said everything he wanted to do. He was like, I want to be a rapper and all this and that, and I'm gonna make it happen.
To be honest, I think everyone was there for the knowledge and that like his intake.
Yeah, like everybody just care about that self help.
Yeah, like oh, how to better yourself and that like how my life is going. That's how I think that because that's how I kind of looked at it. And except for like
Yeah,
his like presentation videos where he like exposed a lot of things. I
yeah,
listened to the because he explained like
those
how
were good.
things affected him, but yeah, no.
Yeah, cause that video it was titled I think how to be successful at a young age or something like that. You know, something for like teenagers. And then he did, and then like later on in the video, like the rest of the 10-15 minutes, I think it was about his life plan. So it
Crazy.
makes sense why like everybody like didn't really pay attention. But but yeah. And the other YouTuber, I actually don't watch the other one. I like Vaughn before Vaughn kept just doing music. He made this one video called hold up, let me search it up. But he made a YouTube video where he talked about it was his last vlog he will ever do again in life. And he
Yeah.
explained I didn't watch the whole thing to be honest, but he's made a bunch of stuff. Oh, he posted a song 3 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
It's called "Give a Fuck." Yeah, the video's called "Life Part 3."
Yeah, and there's three parts to it. Yeah.
Doubt Me is a good song. I like Doubt Me, and then I haven't heard the last one, the one from 3 weeks ago.
I think I listened to Dirty Red and I think I like it.
Oh yeah, that one I liked it too. Breakup. He had a lot of songs.
Yeah.
He also had a lot of views too. It's crazy how many views he had.
Do you think like
And
do you
then,
go ahead.
wait, what were you gonna say?
So like you know how like Spiritual Soul kind of like broke music? Like not he didn't really break music, but like you know how like he uploaded his album and like it got like number 3 or I think close to number 1 on like USA.
Yeah,
Do you think like when he gets out of jail, it's gonna be something like that?
most likely. Most likely, if he, I don't know, if he actually, it's weird because like his fan base, they everybody likes him, but like he doesn't upload consistently, so I think he kind of lost that part of his fan base.
Ooh, Vaughn, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause, I mean, that's the thing with like a whole lot of like spiritual content creators. I'm not gonna consider myself one, but let's see.
yeah,
Spiritual Soul has always been like a big one. Like every month you get a video from him. That was kind of like normal, but I don't know
yeah.
who else. Um,
He still makes videos. Me and my friend was talking about how
ooh,
his videos are pretty bad now.
Vaughn?
No, spiritual soul.
Oh, hold on.
It got like repetitive. Like he ran out of topics.
Let me see. Uh, kind of. I feel like it. I mean, that's the thing with like every like I guess spiritual like person. It's always the same thing. It's happening. Get out the big cities, you know.
Yeah, like
But
it's about to be over.
like okay, okay.
Then
So the if you take out the shutdown and no from World War III to his newest video, I think it hasn't been consistent because like some of them were new. Like what do you call it? Kevin's Smalls. That was a good one. Yeah.
Well, we should talk. We should talk about him. Like, what do you
Yeah,
think
dang,
about
we
his
talking
death?
about all people that have passed. Do you think so
That is crazy.
have you seen the police report about him?
No, I remember I watched some of his videos and like I was looking at a comment section once where they posted that he passed away, sadly, and then all the women they were mad. They were like, some of them were being disrespectful. They were like, "Fuck him." They were like, "He deserved that." Like they were just on him, and people
So
were like defending him, and some were like going against him.
I mean, I didn't really watch him. I watched him like I don't know, like it was always him like cussing out women or like going off
Yeah,
on them,
basically.
and I would just laugh to it. I really didn't know
It
he
was
was like a dating expert because I didn't like look for one at the time. But
he will speak facts. I'm not gonna lie. Like he was, and then
see,
that's
I
what a
gotta
good
go
kid.
watch his videos. I just didn't know he was like a dating expert. I'd seen like a couple of videos from him, and I was like, "Oh, this dude's funny." But what do you call it? Uh, so there was this police report, right? So basically, he went to this hotel with this lady, and basically, I mean, it's sus as fuck. Like they were drinking, eating, right, and then out of nowhere, he just had he went into cardiac arrest, and then he died, and then the lady left, and I don't think police can find her.
But if like I feel like, what if she was like the woman he cussed out once and he like forgot about her, so she planned it all out to kill him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if it was like set up, like not even like a woman that wanted revenge or like just something like a little bit bigger, just like
Or like he talked bad about someone that was related to her or something.
something like that. Because
Because
like
I know that
I don't want to get
they
into
were
like the whole elite thing, but like it could have been that, but like
yeah.
dude, honestly, being for real,
No,
he was just
I
a dating coach, you know?
yeah yeah. I'm not saying it was like some elite stuff. I'm just saying like I think it's like some woman that got mad.
Yeah, that too.
Like she had a grudge against him.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Also,
maybe go ahead.
I was gonna say because one of my friends he was talking about how he had cancer, so they think it was cancer
Oh, he
that
had
caused it.
cancer for real,
Yeah.
but cancer wouldn't trigger off a cardiac arrest, would it? Or like depending on what
I
kind
don't
of cancer he had, right?
I don't think so because he had cancer since he was 21.
Well, I mean, but like to
He's been
think
alive
about
for
it,
he died at
he's been like he
54.
died at like 57, 56.
Yeah,
Lived long as
yeah.
hell.
That was not cancer to be honest,
Yeah, to
because
be honest,
he
like
seemed. What are you gonna say?
I said, like to be honest, yeah, it wasn't cancer because like his health and his age, how long he lived.
Yeah, Like normally people die quickly that have cancer.
Yeah, within like 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, and then let alone like you look at him, he looks hella healthy. Look at that, like look at that man. Like if you look at pictures, he looks healthy.
Yeah, to be old. Yeah,
You had a whole jawline popping out and stuff.
but
Yeah, he looked fit. I don't think it was cancer. He's just like this one. He's not a dating coach, but it's this guy. He comes up on the radio. Um, only usually people that speak Spanish don't listen to him, but like on the radio, he Mexican man. He talks about he's like the same thing like Kevin Samuels. He would like talk about women and stuff, and like he basically challenges them, and then they call in the hotline, and they get pissed because he be talking the truth. He'd be like, "Well, you're just being lazy, and you don't want to do stuff like that." And then he was basically Kevin Samuels, but
on a
Mexican, same
radio.
thing on the radio.
Yeah,
So that's how he is. So I can already imagine. And this guy, he actually doesn't show his face. So I can already imagine the more dangerous path Kevin had because he was actually showing his face and all that.
yeah, and he would like go out with like other women too. So
Yeah, that's just crazy. Someone was going against him, doing like conspiring probably.
yeah, planning on their downfall. So I don't care how bad it gets. I would never call it in a radio for advice.
Yeah, I feel like I will host that, but I wouldn't be serious about it. I'll just be like joking around.
For real, I wouldn't call in, bro. That's like rock bottom.
Yeah, I would just ask like some random question just to be funny.
Like
Like I
as
don't
a
know if you ever seen
dating.
like TikTok. No, not just dating, like
Oh, just
anything
a
in general. I'll ask like,
radio. Yeah. Is the
cause like there
sky
was this one
purple?
kid. I don't know. Is this guy purple? Something like that. There was a video of this one kid where he asked this guy on TikTok. He was like, I think the kid says he said something around, oh, I like this girl, and then I really want to talk to her, but I don't know how to get with her. And the dude's like, I don't know, the guy who's probably like in his early 20s. He was like, imagine you have four girls, and the little kid was just like, on the call, he was like, yeah, okay. He was like, imagine how life would be if you have four girls instead of one, and that was a whole response.
Oh, isn't he like wearing like green?
Yeah, I think he's wearing green or something like that.
Yeah, like dressed up as like a turtle. I know who you're talking about.
But that video was just so funny. Like the kid was actually trying to get advice, and he was just being funny.
I mean, he kind of got advice. I mean, think about it like this: to any gamer out there.
Yeah,
All right, my bad. So think about it like this, right? Think about you have
yeah,
a primary weapon, right? You know how in Call of Duty you have like the primary, secondary, right? Think about it like
yeah,
this: if you're talking to one, make sure you always have a secondary, no matter what,
yeah.
because you never know if that primary may fell on you. So
That's true,
it's
bro. You gotta be ready.
and then hey,
You gotta got
if you feel like those two are gonna fell on you, get a third, get a fourth.
and so on.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it isn't cheating if you are not in a relationship.
it's not. It's just
Think how many guy friends she has.
yeah, yeah. Probably a lot, dude. If you think about it. No, it's crazy because a lot of people be talking to girls and then they don't realize how many guys are DMing that girl at the same time.
You said what?
Like a lot of guys try to talk to girls. They like not talk, but like text. They don't realize how many guys are on that girl's DMs. Like it's a lot of guys.
You're not the only passenger.
Literally not like it's crazy. One of my friends from his school, he was telling me about this nerdy girl. She's kind of nerdy, but like she's low key cute. But she's not that type of girl that's like all very hot. She's
Yeah,
kind of cute,
yeah.
but like and she's very innocent. She's friendly and all that. But he was telling me how all the nerdy kids at his school, all the like the gamers or the nerds, they like her, so they're always like following her around. Like everywhere she goes, they like follow her around to try to make conversation with her. And then he was talking about how she doesn't realize how many guys are trying to get at her, but she just sees them as friends. She's like, oh, they're nice friends and all that. and that's just a girl that she doesn't know what's going on because she's innocent. Now imagine guys, and now imagine a hot girl that you like, and that actually knows that guys are interested in her. It's just crazy. Like you don't know if she actually likes you or she's just using you. Like,
Exactly.
but it doesn't mean don't shoot your shot. Always shoot your shot. Always try to get at them, talk, be funny and all that. But just keep in mind it's gonna be hard out there. A lot of competition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Like some guys,
like with the competition thing,
yeah,
it's hella competitive. So,
it really
but
is.
don't go outside like your character. So don't, like, what I mean by that is like, okay, if you're like a nice, quiet dude, right? Like low key
Yeah,
chill, right? Don't don't become this loud or wanna be red pill alpha dude, because okay, she might
yeah,
like that. But like once you secure the bag, right? And you start to become your normal self. I think I talked about this multiple times before.
yeah. Me
She'll
too.
start to
But
she'll start to say like you change and shit, and that, like, that's like the biggest thing like I see with people. They go all out, they dress all crazy, they start flexing heavily, and then when they finally secure the bag, they're like, all right, bro, I'm gonna chill. I got what I want, I got her. And then they're like, and then she
yeah,
comes up to them on some bullshit, and she's like, "Yo, you acting weird. Let me go through your phone, this and this and that, right?"
yeah. The thing is,
That's my
like,
boy.
also,
I know he's not cheating, but he's just not
that's what
acting the way they met or the
he
way
is.
that she likes him. So,
Yeah. Like, also, girls do that a lot. Like, like some girls just pretend they're someone else. They try to act like dumb so they could talk to the guy or something like that.
for real.
Everybody does it. It's either guy or girls, but like, just be yourself.
I mean, it's okay to act a little good dumb, but don't act retarded. You
Yeah.
know,
Don't be stupid. Like, don't be out here trying to seem nice to girls and then they're just like, don't listen to you. They see you as a friend.
here's what you do. Most guys, I'm gonna teach you how to, okay, I guess we spit in a little facts, all right? This is how I do it, right? I'm not.
Personal dating coach.
I don't got the looks, right? I don't got the looks, and I really don't got that much confidence, right? So for my guys that slack out here, right? This is what you do. Your grades
Respect
are
it.
ass. This is perfect. You go up to the girl. You say, hey, no, hey, how you doing? What's your name? If you don't know her name, get her name, okay? Now,
Yeah.
after you got her name, you can, play a little smooth after, how her day is. You don't want to hold a conversation.
Mhm.
You're here for one thing, and that's the Instagram, the Snapchat, the whatever you want. All right.
Yeah.
Don't be too picky. Pick one. All right. And you can't go for the phone number, okay? Because honestly, think about you're
Oh
chilling in
yeah.
class and this
Don't go for the phone.
random girl comes up to you, right? She's all right. She's good looking,
Oh, I
and
got a
she
fucking
asks for
crazy story.
your phone
I got a
number.
fucking
Oh,
yeah.
you got a story? Hold on. Let me finish though.
Hold on, no, no, no. Say this, and I'll tell you later after.
All right. And then
Yeah.
after you, all right, so this is how you do it, right? If you are passing the class with like a high A, ask her how she's doing on the assignment. She tells you like, oh, I'm slacking. Say, hey, add me on Snap. I got you with this and that. If you're slacking, ask her how she's doing. Now, if y'all both slacking, you gotta lie. You gotta lie. You gotta say you're doing good in the class.
You
Now, if
got me.
she's doing good, if she's doing better than you,
This
ask
is
her
what I'm
for
saying. This is what
advice.
girls do sometimes.
Ask her for help, okay? And then from
Yeah.
there, you know, from
Get
there
someone good.
you're kind of on your own, but you can start conversations. You know,
Yeah.
ask girls how their music is. If you ask a girl like what's her artist or what her favorite songs is, boom. I'm telling you, if you know how to keep a conversation kind of flowing, like, yeah, you got it. You literally have a
Yeah. Like
conversation daily.
that's the key, bro. Like knowing how to keep that conversation going.
That is literally like, think about it as a train. You gotta keep the flames going, bro. If you don't
Yeah.
add fire to the flames or fumes to the flames, bro, the train is done. You stopped. He's moving on to the next guy. It's very competitive
Yeah.
out here. If you really want the bag that bad,
Yeah. Think about it like think about your body, bro. Your heart is pumping blood so you can stay alive, bro, and keep on going. Same thing like here. You gotta keep on going.
Exactly. But you can't be too desperate. Too much blood is kind of bad, you
Yeah.
know. So you can't be adding too
Yeah.
much flames because she's gonna be like, "Oh, this guy likes me. He wants me so bad." Then she'll use you, and then she'll break your heart, and then you'll be at your
Yep.
local gym.
Yeah.
It's true.
But like, it's true. Like, what's it called? Like, yeah. Before all that, like, I know a lot of guys are like, I don't work out for the girls. Everybody works out for the girls. At least just a bit. Even the girls work out for the guys. They want a
On
bigger
God.
ass for the guy.
On
Like, there's
God.
nothing wrong with that. Like keep your own goals in mind. You know, when I work out, I'm not gonna lie. I sometimes do it for the girls, but I also do it because I want to get better. So don't be ashamed if you're doing it for the girls.
No, no,
Just
no,
make
no.
sure that's not your permanent goal. Like have something
Yeah,
bigger than just
yeah. So if you're doing it to have a better body, like that's what I'm doing, right? So yeah, better body,
yeah, me too.
but on the side, these girls are gonna love these biceps, right? She's gonna love these
Yeah, they are.
abs. You know, that's the perk of working out. You have side traits to it. It's called a commission.
Yeah, it is. But it's pretty smart.
All
But yeah,
right, tell
like
me
before
about
I
that
get to my
story though. Oh, okay, go ahead.
now before I get to my story, like I've seen this happen before at school or at the gym and stuff. There's always like that one guy who wants to, like even this happened to me once. Like I'm not gonna lie, but there's always like that one girl that people want to talk to, and they don't talk to because they get shy and all that. And then they're like, nah, bro, I'm about to do it the next day. I'm gonna do it the next day, and then they never do it. And then out of nowhere, one day, some other dude comes up to her and then he takes her number and then they start going out. And that happened to one of my close friends. He was really sad. He was really depressed. But I was like, it's because you never talked to her. And I feel like we all been there at some point. But it's like you just gotta do it, bro.
I'm telling you, Drizzle's method. Look, Drizzle's method. All right, what I just said will prevent that. Okay, because automatically you'll get her social media without an awkward way. Simple, bro. It happened to me. You gotta learn from your mistakes. I was hella hurt. But before I go into that story, go ahead and tell me your story before we go way off.
All right. So this kind of like backing up what you said, about not being a weirdo and asking for the number. So I'm not gonna lie. You know Yubo, right? The app Yubo.
Yeah, yeah, I heard of it. Yeah, it's like a live streaming app,
I
right?
be it's kind of like supposedly to find friends for like teens. It's like 16 up to 25, something like that. But it's basically a dating app. It's not a friend app.
Oh, okay.
And then I'd be on it, not a lot, but I'd be on it, and then I'd be texting some people, some girls. And then there was this one time where I got this one girl that I really wasn't interested in her, but we matched, and then we were kind of talking, and she was like, "Oh, I saw your Instagram." She's like, "You make YouTube videos and all that, and it's cool." And then the conversation was flowing because she told me that she likes making videos and all that, but she just doesn't do YouTube. And then she was like,
That's
um,
OnlyFans.
"That's only nah, she's not like I don't want to be rude, but she's not that pretty to do that or something like that. I don't think
Oh,
she seems to."
damn. He had to end the contract.
She's like, she also seems like too shy of a person, but she was being kind of weird. She started asking me about. She turned out to be like she lives in my area, and she was like, "Oh, I live near the city that you live too," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I know where she was like, "So what school do you go to?" And then I didn't. I just say like I didn't say my school. I said a school nearby me, and she was like, "Oh my god, no way!" And then she was like, "Cause she knows I'm 18, so I'm about to go to not high school, college." So she was like, "What college are you going to go to?" And she was like, "What's?" And then like she kept sending messages back like, "What's the college name? Where am I going to go to? Like, what am I doing?" Like she just got weird. She started asking me about my number, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, don't be even for a
Exactly.
guy, it could be weird if someone does that. Like, imagine you're a girl and this guy comes up to you, you don't know him, and the dude's like, "Let me get your number." Like, no one talks in their numbers
Yeah, nobody unless like best friends, boyfriend,
or
girlfriends, they
FaceTime.
talk.
Yeah,
But you're gonna have to earn that. All right. Not no
yeah,
normal friend nowadays talks through phone numbers.
yeah. Like before you go on and talk, like the only thing I think you can get their number is if you go to Snapchat or Instagram first, and then you're like, you trying to play some iMessage games, and that's the only way I can think about it.
Yeah. And then honestly, Snapchat is it's better, right? Because if you're there for the ass and titties, Snapchat leaves it with the ass and titties. Okay,
Yeah,
you get what you want, right? You get the nudes, you get whatever, you smash whatever, and then you just block them.
yeah.
And
I
then
got a friend that does
and
that.
then I see what do you call it, Snapchat, with iPhones, because I have an Android. You can like swipe a little, see the message, right? And that's the other thing, right? Um, how and this is Drizzle's step two. How do you like your steak, right? When you are
Yeah.
texting somebody, right, that you like, wait, you know, and depending on how long you
Hmm.
wait is depending on how long you want your steak. And what I'm trying to say is depending on
Yeah.
how open do you want to keep the conversation going. If you leave them on for a day, or they leave you on for a day, they don't care about you. They burnt the steak, right? If they let the if they keep it going for a couple hours, perfect. They're decent. Keep it going for a couple minutes, okay. They kind of want that steak to be done. They kind of want you, right? But if they leave
Yeah.
you open for
That's a
like
good.
3 to 4 days, drop it. They don't care about you. You can get hit by a bus and they
Yeah.
don't care about you. The only thing they'll post is that, oh, we was best friends. They only gonna use you for a clout. To be honest, that's a lot of people.
Basically, that's a lot of people out there. It's a cold hard world.
It is.
Like even like you'll notice in the conversation when you're texting, like if she's only like hello or she's like LOL, LMAO, or like she's like hi or hey, or she's just like okay, like or she just takes like some one basically a one word response. You know she doesn't want you.
She doesn't. She's trying to keep the conversation. And hold on. Because honestly, when you get the Snapchat or like Instagram for the first time, wasn't the conversation like that? It was like
Yeah,
hi. It was kind of
exactly.
awkward, and then that's why you have
Because
to
you
find
don't know each other
something.
first.
Yeah, that's why you have to find
To
something
keep
to
it going.
open up to, right? So,
Yeah,
guys, you guys kind of need to do your research. I mean, it's not research on how to be a alpha or whatever. It's research on how to fucking find this girl, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's really
yeah,
mental shit. If you want to get physical with them, you got to
yeah.
get mental with them. Find out what they like. I mean, you're good. I mean, you don't have to be a stalker, but like, like
Don't be a stalker
shit.
to
If you
to
sit
where you
by
can.
her, you know, every time she's on her phone with her AirPods in, not paying attention, not giving a fuck, do your assignment. Peek over, see what type of song she's listening to. Keep that in mind. If y'all bang with the same music, you won. Simple. Y'all can put each other onto
And if you
music.
don't,
Now, music is just like a
basically,
gateway to things, a gateway to communication. There's other
it's like
things
an
you can
easy
do.
topic.
There's movies, TV shows. There's some guys get into euphoria. I don't see how they can.
You could be like, so everybody got Netflix, or maybe they don't, but it don't matter. You could just be like, I feel like every girl has Netflix, so you could just be like, what's the best Netflix show I should watch, or like, what's the funniest show you think's on Netflix,
Yep.
something like that.
Not gonna lie. Or HBO, because Euphoria is popping. Now if a girl puts you on the HBO, honestly, you may secure the bag, and they may think you're gay.
Yeah,
So honestly, you gotta be careful with some of those girls. If you're watching a show and there's
yeah.
consistently guys fucking each other, you gotta question yourself. Does this bitch think I'm gay? That's what you have to question yourself. No, because it happened to me, bro. Like, hold on. Okay, let me actually explain this story.
It did. It was.
No. So like, I'm talking to like, these girls, right? Me and my friends,
Oh
right?
god.
And it's a
Yeah.
lot of these girls, and we're trying to get we found that one we like, right? So I kind of got the conversation going. I don't have Netflix. I was using a legal movie site. I still do. Right? Shh. FBI. I don't. Okay. Now, um, what do you call it? I'm watching this, right? And the girls put us all onto this show, and we're watching this shit. We're like, bro, this is gay. This is 100% gay. Like not like, no offense, but it was like guys holding hands, kissing and stuff. It was like, why?
Yeah, that's not it.
And then like some of them was like, oh, we think you're like into that, and then we was like, no. And honestly, after that, bro, I just
No.
I just unfollowed them and started playing Fortnite again.
It happens.
It
You can't be
happens,
too.
but it
That's why you
shouldn't.
can't be too friendly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta, I mean, that's what it means by to be like an alpha. You gotta assert some dominance. You don't want to be too friendly, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
invite you over to the sleepover, and
When
you're
you're
not getting pussy. Trust me, you're gonna hear
that's true.
nothing but drama.
Like and then yeah, just drama. I feel like no one does sleepover. I feel like it's just white girls.
Okay, I don't think nobody does sleepover now due to a pandemic, and I don't know, just due to like growing up. But I do think people do FaceTime, like what do you call it? Like
Oh
they're
yeah,
all at
people
their
do
house
FaceTime.
and they FaceTime. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like
that's like
back
the
in the
new
day,
sleepover.
even then back in the day, yeah, FaceTime. But I feel like it was usually like white girls only. Then I don't know. When I think about
Uh, kind of.
sleepovers, I think about just a bunch of white girls.
Kind of, cause like the middle school I went to was like kind of mainly white, and like they would always say like
Oh,
sleepover and stuff. But in my elementary school,
yeah,
like it was kind of like that's when it was like cool for everybody. It wasn't just like a girls thing. It was it was cool. It was like I'm having a birthday party and a sleepover. It was like all right, cool. I didn't go, but
they're
you
like
know I was invited.
cool. They're like, oh my gosh, Stacy, let's go sleepover, bitch, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you never see the hot shooter girls talking about sleepover.
Nope. They're
They
always
probably
talking about the
stayed.
drama, the dudes.
Yeah, they either the only time they're probably on a sleepover is if they were like blackout drunk from a party and they're like, oh, I'm gonna sleep right here.
Exactly.
They're like, I want my mama to catch me and all that. But yeah, when it comes to dating, like it's crazy out there. Like just be yourself, try to be funny with them, like tease them. You know, you don't want to be. You know, think about it. Like some girl comes up to you and then she's all up on you, and then like she like this is a crazy analogy, but let's say you're in a room along with this girl, and that bitch like she just goes straight out to trying to suck your you know what, and she doesn't even start off like making out with you, nothing of that, no touching, no touching. She just goes straight up to try to suck your dick, like,
Well, you obviously know
like,
at this point, she just wants to fuck you. She doesn't care about your heart. She
yeah,
doesn't care about your feelings, your card collection. She doesn't care. She just wants to fuck you and leave.
that's it. You gotta think about that too.
So, guys, like,
Like, think about it.
you also got to remember that too. That's a very important topic. There are freaky ass girls out there, and you might get one. Doesn't mean she loves you. Doesn't
And
mean
it's
she
cool,
likes
but like,
you, but she likes what you packing.
it's it's fun for the moment, but not all the time.
Oh yeah, because I
Like
mean, this isn't her first rodeo. You got to remember that too.
you'll see that the difference between a girl that's actually serious about dating and just one that's DTF.
For any of you
But
that
you can
don't
tell
know
which
how
one.
to translate down the fuck.
Yeah.
Now, and then I feel like there's overthinkers out there because I can consider myself one too. If you
Not
don't
gonna lie,
know if you don't know if a girl like likes you, just
don't be.
think about like the feelings. Like think about like I want you to actually compare yourself to people. Like this is the only time I say compare yourself. Compare like I guess if you guys are friends, all right. And she like you think she has feelings. Compare yourself how a couple acts to you. And I'm not talking about like a ghetto couple. I'm talking about an actual healthy couple. And see how it
Yeah.
is with you guys. Like,
This one got a couple.
yeah, no, 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 because like I mean that's like any I guess any and girl that's like has a really good healthy friendship, they can be considered a couple because think about like think about like a ghetto couple, right? Or like not ghetto, but like a toxic couple. That's a better word.
Yeah.
Um, they're yelling at each other. They're pushing. Sometimes it's physical, and it's like a lot of hateful words. And then like a healthy friend couple is like hey, how was your day? Blah blah blah. Getting the conversation going, topics, right? So anyone could
Yeah.
consider them a couple, and I don't want people to think like, oh, me and her were actually a healthy couple. She might have feelings for me because all they're looking at is toxic, you know.
Yeah, but you'll know like some girls they just want to fuck, and like you'll see, and then you'll see
Exactly.
the girls that actually care.
We definitely got to make a part 2
And
for
it's like
this.
we definitely gotta make like you gotta think about this too. Like what where are you right now in your life? Are you just trying to get laid, or are you actually trying to date someone? Like think
That's like
about
a
that.
really good question, because some guys like I know definitely like in middle school, I kind of wanted both. Because like
Yeah.
no, because like they would like it would be like
No,
gaming
I
with the
feel you.
boys, and then they would get off and FaceTime their girl. It's like, dang, I kind of want that. And then some were
Yeah, that looks.
getting crazy down in sixth and I mean seventh and eighth grade. And I was like, I don't want that. I don't want to be on the hub all day. I kind of want that. I kind of
Like
want to
also,
do a
oh yeah,
Johnny Sins
that's
to somebody.
yeah, like that's a big thing about it too. Like think about this. I'm glad you brought it up. Don't be in the hub all the time, bro. Like if you're in the hub all the time, that's just gonna make you more awkward. And let alone the fact like this, like a lot of guys who are in the hub all the time, when they're actually with a girl, they get ED, erectile dysfunction. Like they can't function anymore because they're so used to the porn they watch.
Yeah, it's so
So you
used
gotta
to
think
that
about
dopamine crazy. Yeah,
or like
there's
the weird stuff you watch.
yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Like that hentai stuff. Yeah, they're used to
Yeah,
that. And
it
another
doesn't
thing
have
with
to.
porn is that honestly, like one thing I realized, like I guess, right, is that women like they don't wanna they're like like as soon as my like no fat benefits hit, like I realized that like a lot of women like how like a lot of guys say like, oh, they're just hoes, they wanna fuck or whatever.
Yeah,
Look. Don't I'm not feminist or whatever, but that's far from the truth. They actually have like their own lives. They have like I don't know how to say it, but they have like
their life. Yeah,
yeah, they have their life, and it's not always like down to fuck. Um,
yeah, it's not all that.
and this is how you build a communication and friendship, right? And you just like talk to them, right? And then since your mind is not on, oh, I want to f this girl, I want to Johnny Sins this girl, I want to, make this girl scream, right? I want to dig this girl's gut out. If your mind's not on that, clearly you're gonna be straight and you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, like I feel like that's why guys can't talk to girls either because they're like so used to what they watch. Like these dudes don't even watch the intro. They're just like they think
Straight
like
to
those
the
shitty.
action.
Yeah, like they think those shitty porn lights are actually gonna get them somewhere, or like not to be rude, or they don't even watch the dialogue anymore. They just go straight to it. So they like in their mind, they got inside their subconscious mind like they've seen it so many times that they don't know how to interact anymore.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching it back then, who really watched it, bro? The acting was so bad.
It was horrible. But that's why I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be watching it, but I don't blame if you skip. But yeah, it's crazy. Got anything else? Any tips?
I'll probably say that there's some girls that have certain types of guys that like this is the last thing before the video ends. Like there's girls that have certain types of guys, and if you're not that certain type, don't try to be that guy. Like for example, I was talking
Yeah,
to one girl, and then like I was being flirty with her, and like she was actually liking me back. She was liking the conversation and all that. And then I started talking to her more on Instagram, and then all that, and then we kind of like had some things in similar, but honestly, I'm not a fucking because I wouldn't say like I guess she was kind of like she listens to a lot of kind of like rock music and like that, and she really likes like big emo guys. I'm not fucking emo, so like we don't have a lot of things in common. But, like I may like some sort of type of music like rock music, like some of it, but I'm not really into that whole crazy thing. So I wasn't her type. Like I don't dress up as a rock star every day. I don't look like goddamn
emo, schemo.
schema. Yeah, I don't look like an emo. That's like that's why the conversation kind of started falling off. And because I'm not we don't have that much interest. So like if you know a girl has a certain type, don't really try to fit in because like she's probably not gonna like you. It's like
Exactly.
it's like if some girl, let's say, like I don't want to be rude, but let's say this chubby girl goes up to you, and then you're not into chubby girls. Are you? Doesn't matter how hard she tries, you're not gonna like her because it's not your type. So think about it.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
let's go with the fact of this, right? She said she liked the emos dudes, right?
yeah,
There's some down bad
yeah,
simps out there. Let's say like she was really bad, she had a
yeah,
body, right? Some guys would like
yeah,
honestly become emo and start listening to that music just so they can possibly have a chance. I want you to think of this. I want
yeah,
you to think of like you said, a chubby girl, a really chubby girl, right? You and her,
like
she's your
yssl.
classmate. She's your classmate, right?
Yeah,
I want you to say, okay, one day she comes up to you and she asks you out, right? Um, and you say no, right? She's like cool and all, right? And you was like, and you say like, oh, you're
yeah,
really not my type, right? And your type is like skinny, fit, right? Fit. Okay,
yeah,
so let's go with the okay. So like after 6 months, because I want to be realistic here, or whatever, like 2 years, let's be super realistic.
yeah,
She's fit. She has a body, man. She's rocking, looking amazing. Then you'll date
mhm,
her, but only then, right? You become submissive to her, right? Because
yeah,
because what do you call it? Her your standards were higher than hers, right? You had way more higher standards than her, and now that what do you call it? Now that she became way more higher standards than her, right? Your standards then drop all the way down. That you'll date a girl that's like super hot, but you don't know her personality.
yeah.
Like I said, y'all was just classmates, right? So you don't know what she really is. You're just dating for the body because she just changed, right? So, honestly, it's
Because you look
always
hot.
not good to change. And you're only dating her because she looks good. And now she can use that against you, right? She can be toxic.
Yeah, she
She
like
can be lying. You'll date her because she once said that she liked
she's
you
hot.
2 years ago.
Yeah, like yeah, that could happen with you guys. Like we
Exactly.
have some shit in common, and like with that girl, and we were talking back and forth. But eventually, the conversation kind of died off because it was like, like even I lost kind of interest. I was like, she's bad and all, but like, it's not going anywhere. So you gotta kind of realize that, like, if you're not the type, that's okay. And then even if you're not the type, like, let's say she rejects you and all that, but I guess it's kind of hard since you're the one who asking her. Let's just go back to what you said. Like, let's say that chubby girl goes up to you, you reject her, but you're like, all right, let's just be friends. And then if you actually realize that you guys have nothing in common, then I guess that's safe to say that you actually should reject her completely away from you.
Yeah, for you. That's I mean that's the truth is, man.
Yeah,
And then hold on, another thing on why you shouldn't change. Okay, let's say this bad girl, right, is in your class and
yeah,
she's like, "Oh, I only like buff guys." I mean, you're somewhat, you're not fat, you're not skinny, but you can get buff,
you're average.
right?
Yeah,
And she likes these alpha whatever dudes, right? You have a good relationship, you're focused on your goals, you're set for life and you're
yeah,
set to go far, right? You don't need to change, you don't need to get on self improvement, you're already on it. But you want her. So, let's say like, okay, you start to develop toxic, you start to be toxic around people that you once knew. And then, oh, she likes you now because, you're becoming so, quote unquote red pill, quote unquote, alpha. The
yeah,
people that around you that like will support you no matter what are now gonna look at you different because you cut
yeah. They're
them
gonna
off
rip
for
you.
a bitch that probably
Yeah, like
hurt you in the end.
that's not worth it. Like turning your friends over for a girl.
Girls before
Like I
hoes,
mean,
no matter what. I do not
literally,
care.
like I mean, you should be fit. You should work out. It's really cool. Like you learn more about yourself, your body, how strong you can be. But also, she's not. If she doesn't really like you like that, then I don't know. Don't go for it. And it's okay if she says no. It's like, oh, I was talking to this guy about this once. He was like, man, I've been getting rejected a lot and all that. One of the guys from Discord. And then I was like, bro, if you keep getting rejected, you keep seeing all these no's. Think about it this way. Don't think about it like, oh, you just got rejected. Think about it like, I'm one step closer to getting that one girl that actually is a girl of my dreams, like that girl that I actually likes. So like think about it, like let's say that girl, the hot girl says no, it doesn't matter because you're one step closer to actually getting a girl that's also hot and that actually likes you, or like that actually has a good personality. So
Exactly.
no matter how many no's you hear, he will hear that yes at some point.
Okay, so this is my take, right? If you
Yeah,
are dating a girl, right? Dating thinking like you guys are gonna go long in the long run because she has like a bad body. Think
yeah,
of how many other dudes think of that. If you are just dating her, right? Think of how many other dudes just want to hit that.
yeah,
I mean, she'll always come back to you because you guys are dating, but when the conversation gets dry and stuff, this is why, like, with a lot of things, couples need to work on, like, developing. Uh, I feel like, I mean, how do you feel on this? Like, do you think couples should take space? Like, not like breaks, not breakup, but like they shouldn't do everything together.
I mean, yeah, there's some things that you should do alone. Like, obviously, if
Yeah.
you're gonna go take a shit, bro, like, go by yourself. You don't have to go with
No,
your
no,
girlfriend.
no. Like,
No, I know
like
what you mean. Though. I was just joking.
Yeah, like like some things, like, because like do you think it's like becomes like
Yeah,
overprotective,
like
or
not work. I guess like not working together, like
yeah,
something like that.
or it can kill the vibe, like, when you go hang out with the boys, that's like your time, and then when
Or
she
yeah,
goes
like
hang out
if
with
she
the
goes,
girls, that's her time. And
yeah, like
then
if you go with the boys, and if she goes with the boys, and then you go with the girls. Yeah,
I feel like, no, 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 only because, like, if you're really searching for love, I feel like that develops you missing her, right? Because if you're around her
yeah,
24/7, you're not gonna miss her. She's right underneath
yeah.
your shoulder, right? Or whatever.
Like I think that I don't know, like I'm not really jealous. Like a lot of people also like all of these guys, the red pill guys, are very jealous people. So like if you know she's already with you shouldn't have no doubts. Like if you know, let's say this girl is hot, and then you're like an average looking dude or whatever, and if she's with you, she's with you for a reason. It doesn't mean like you shouldn't be jealous if she's hanging out with like her friends or like someone else. You should like, be suspicious, I guess, if you see something off going wrong. But if she's just hanging out with her friends, you shouldn't be like kind of be like the jealous type. You know how like some boyfriends they don't let the girl go out. They're like, oh no, you can't go out because like
I don't
I don't
judge
know
you.
where you go.
Yeah, trust
Yeah,
issues.
yeah, like you shouldn't be that guy because if you're that, I forgot what this dude's name is, but like he was on a podcast. He was like, if I have my girlfriend, she can't have Instagram, bro, because
Oh,
like
that's the I think they're called the Alpha Boys. Yeah, he was like, bro, if my girlfriend has Instagram, that's cheating, 100%.
yeah, like that's just weird. Like at the end of the day, she's gonna cut you off because you're being overprotective. You're being weird
You're
as
being
fuck.
weird.
And
You're not overprotective. You're not allowing her to have like the most popular social media app
yeah, it's like
because
if she
it's
does that to
cheating.
imagine you're a content creator and then she's like, "Oh, we can't date because you do YouTube." You're like, "You're cheating on me." Nah,
On who?
like on who? Like that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing for her.
Yeah,
She's not cheating
exactly.
on you. She's on Instagram. She's already dating you. Like you know that. And no, this is the thing too. You know how there's like shows or like YouTube channels, like this thing's been going on for years. Or like talk shows where like they set up their girlfriend or their boyfriend to see if they will cheat.
Bro, that's all I watched during the pandemic. It was like How to Catch a
What
Gold Digger.
cheater? How to
Yeah,
catch a cheater? Like like him. Kind of his videos. Like
yeah,
I feel like if you're doing that video and then she ends up like he or she ends up falling for that guy or girl, like I feel that's also kind of your fault, bro. Like why would you set her up with
yeah.
someone?
It's kind of like kind of bad, because like then everyone's like, ooh, or like when you have to, like, what do you call it? When you have to, like, present yourself that,
Prevent.
like, oh, this is just a prank. This guy's really not rich. It's like, oh shit. But what I want to see? Everyone's
Yeah,
like, what do you call it? Oh, it's the gold digger shit. I want to see someone with a porn star. No, I really want to
yeah.
test. I really want to test some people.
That'll be hard. Like I mean, they probably just want to hit, but I don't think they will actually date her.
No, not date her. I mean, like, cheat. That's what I'm saying. Like, you get a porn
Oh, just
star.
like smash.
You get like a well-known one, like Mia Khalifa, or someone well-known, or something like that, right?
That'll be hard.
Or at least, like, through the conversation, they could say like, "Oh, I do porn, this and that," right? I want to see if they will cheat, because, like, honestly, money to me, right?
Yeah,
If I can't make it myself, I really don't want it.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, this is my view. I it has little to no value because I'm gonna spend it and then I'm gonna need that money again, or like what whatever situation I've been put in to like need the money, I'm gonna be put in it again if I don't spend it. So smart.
That's true. Yeah.
So, like, oh, I'm dating you just because you're rich. Okay,
You're
cool.
going to bridge.
Yeah, like, once you
And then
die or once, your company or whatever falls, I'm kind of screwed.
yeah, it's a risky investment. And then also you can't like really make choices because she knows she's gonna be the one making the money. She's gonna be in charge.
Yep.
And then for guys, like let's say the guys are sugar dad, I guess for them it's hard because they know the girl will like probably convince them because you know how guys usually fall easily for girls. So that's why for girls works, but for guys it's not like that. It's really not like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't got anything else on this topic no more.
Definitely a part two. That's what I can say. But nah,
Bro, like Kevin Swamos, rest in peace. He really inspired us on this topic right now.
exactly. I mean, I didn't know him, but
No.
I'm
I
just
don't
going
usually like
off my
someone's
dome.
comment.
But rest in peace to Lil Keith. Rest in peace to Kevin Swamos.
Everyone.
Condolence to their family and friends.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for tuning in on this episode. I hope you enjoy this because I actually like this one.
For real. It switched up. I mean, again, like, I mean I guess that's the thing with deconscious now, you get a little
Yeah.
treat. It's like a gourmet restaurant. You bite the food, you might think it tastes this way, but it's actually in the end it tastes something different.
I like how you just talk about food like it's funny
I mean, you know,
and
I
it
ain't
makes
gonna
me
lie, I'm a
hungry.
little hungry. I'm a little hungry.
It makes me hungry. I probably might eat after this.
Oh, for real, same.
Yeah.
All right, but hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to share with somebody. Um,
At least one person.
at
That's
least
all
one
that
person,
counts.
crush, like you always say. Or friends, family. All right, love
Boyfriend,
y'all.
girlfriend.
Take care. Peace.